Okay, you all should have an invite now.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Okay, so we are in, and I guess I should select the ship. Okay, now I selected my ship, and now how do we get into this thing?
Yeah, we have to wait for Seabot, and then everyone has to click on.
Yeah, let me back
I'm
up. I was
ready.
doing something. All right, give me 1 second. I need to jump into the chat real quick.
Yep.
Hey, Cyber Chris, you're wanting the stream, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna DM you my YouTube. I'm streaming on my YouTube channel, so you can just
Sounds good.
so you can watch it both.
Sounds brilliant. Thank you. Yep, I got it.
He's done.
That's splash.
A nice
All right.
variety of ships in here, actually.
All right, I'm good. No, I was just DMing Chris the yeah, I got my YouTube streaming it so he can watch both our sides at the same time.
Oh, sweet. So username is not green on my list here.
Oh.
He hasn't readied up. Everybody did check their components before they readied up, right, to make sure their ship had all this stuff on it.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Okay, so then I just do find match now.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Now we should be ready to.
Everybody's done the Pirate Swarm, right?
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Contact. Contact.
Do you guys see someone?
Yeah, there's a couple over here. I mean,
Congratulations.
and if you want us to slow down as far as you want to practice more, just let me know and I can back off on killing these guys quick.
No, it's fine.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound. Contact. 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 Contact.
Awesome.
There's some repairs over here by me if anybody needs any repairs or rearms.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Contact. Shield system reset. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Zero hostile contacts remaining.
Cool.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Contact. Contact.
These first waves are quite easy, I would say.
Well, you can't really compare to us been dogfighting to this.
Mm,
It's not the same.
Shield system reset. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Warning. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Contact.
cool.
Hostile contacts remaining.
That was nice. Everyone focusing.
Contact. Elite units en route.
Contact.
What are you flying, unit?
An arrow?
Okay, I thought you figured you'd be in your sentinel.
Oh, I have a all. The only ship in game I have is the Mustang Alpha. And yeah. but I think I will rent a Gladius on the future.
Yeah, I almost brought my area, but I decided not to.
Yeah, in this kind of
Well, I have to run half distortion for the hammerhead fight. In a group, it's not so bad, but the solo one, I need the distortion. He won't be that bad with all of us.
Contact. Shield system is active.
try to hit the back end of the constellation. It has already the shield sounds. Yeah.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Contact.
Contact. Elite units en route.
Contact.
I like because I always have someone beside me. Like yeah.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Contact.
Sure.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
Eliminated. Contact. Elite units en route.
Contact.
Poor poor Sentinel.
Contact. Elite units en route.
Contact. 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 Congratulations. Target is destroyed. Shield system is active. Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
One hammerhead. Let's focus on one shield, the Hammerhead.
We need to take the rest of these Merlins that are in here right now first.
Yeah. I thought they were all gone.
Yeah, there's still a couple. Should be a couple more waves still of them. I just know user will get overwhelmed, but the Merlins, if we're not careful, they're harder for him to hit.
Yeah. Okay. I think the
And I'm headed to where the Hammerhead is, unless some more things spawns in.
for missiles. I suggest also everyone's throwing missiles at this point.
Yeah, it probably won't even matter. He'll be dead in probably another minute. Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one good.
You beat me, unit, by one. I don't like it.
I cannot see the scores of anyone. I only see myself.
Yeah, you got 18, I got 17.
It was good because I always felt someone beside me, or like we were really everyone focusing in every ship very fast. So
So before we get going here, what do we? What's the plan for this one? What's the line?
I'm gonna go jump up and talk to them real quick.
Good idea.
I'm actually-
All right, okay.
No.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen, you guys did a good first game. That one was just the playing like normal. The goal for the second one is going to be Locust is going to be acting as flight lead. You're going to be, calling out targets. You're going to be, okay, who are we engaging? That way there's communication of who's engaging what and what's everyone's condition. If you run out of missiles, let them know.
All right. Should we be in pairs of two though? Should we be like
We
two leads?
need to.
You can do that. It's
I-
entirely up to you.
I reckon-
Lead it can be anywhere from 2 to 6.
I recommend that we set a rally point on user since he's using the Connie. It'll be a big beacon. Set a beacon to him. Everybody stay within 1 click of him. Would be the best start point, I think.
Okay. This is going to be interesting because I don't have my voice on my sticks yet, so we'll see.
The
right.
main goal is just communicating, calling out targets, going from there. That's why we're doing this.
All right. All right. Cool. Why don't I try to free mic it then? Give me a second to do that.
All right.
I forgot to hit ready.
So-
Okay, now I'm talking. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, good. Let me get my focus back in the game here.
I mean, with user close to him.
Okay, are you guys on my? You guys are down there.
Yeah, I see Reliant Tana at the bottom of the map.
Okay, so we got MRI. Which one? I'm bleeding, so let me just pick.
Springer's ahead of me at 2.6 clicks.
Do we engage?
Yeah, engage.
Engage Springer.
Okay, engaging.
Contact.
Springer. Yeah.
Shield system is hit. Contact.
Okay.
Good going. Good going. All right, next up. Find somebody else here.
He's here. He just dropped off the radar for a second. He's bearing
I see him down-
170.
I see him down there. Yes.
Dayatuku.
No, we're engaging Daku. Yeah,
See him?
got him.
He's already dead.
Next up is Athoff. Athoff. You see him? 0 degrees. Center.
Ask him.
I need to speed up a little bit.
We have a target called Apsara and Aurora engaging. Target down.
I can tell you,
Come-
it's hard to see you guys actually.
yeah, coming back to you guys.
Real foggy here.
Okay, targeting Noro. 0 center to me. Three clicks.
I will target Donatelli. He's Aurora's black. I'm Catalyst black.
Alright, I'll go for this guy.
Congratulations.
Cool. Kill. Coming back to username.
I'm gonna head back over to Locust. I can get. Looks like he's got some contacts.
Going after the
Yeah.
Gladius.
Going after
Isaacs.
Chansey.
I'm going after a Gladius named Isaacs. Put it down. Assisting on your target, guys, on your Gladius.
Ollie.
Copy.
Congratulations.
Kill.
It's gonna take some discipline here. Stay
Oh, yeah.
together.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm with username.
Slattery at 5 clicks.
Yeah.
That's what I got.
Engaging. Slattery. Kill Slattery.
Okay.
See a Smiley.
I got Amaranth or something like that.
Yeah, engaging armors. Yep, armors.
Next 2 clicks, 2 smiley.
Oof. Are you dead?
Okay. Some visibility here.
Brannigan.
There we go.
Engaging Ashton.
Engaging, yeah, Brannigan.
An Emery.
Congratulations. Target is destroyed.
We got Crop over
I'm
here.
targeting Krupp, the Reliant Tana.
Yeah, Krupp was correct.
Cool.
Excellent job, guys.
Regrouping.
Okay, first one,
Anyone?
Rexneck.
Yeah, engaging Resonate.
Three clicks. Coming in.
Engaging. No shields. Dead.
Good kill.
Engaging Kirkham,
For Sitwell.
Buccaneer.
Contact.
Good.
There we go. Next up, Rosbreck.
Engaging
Robert.
Ross. Yeah, engaging.
Contact.
Dead. Aguila.
Basket. Basket.
Yeah. Engaging basket.
Hostile contacts remaining.
Good job.
Good.
I feel we are being more effective. I know.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Contact. Contact.
Next up, I got you got him already. Never mind.
Oh, he's
Next
not.
one. Um,
Earnshaw.
Yeah, Aaron Shaw, exactly. That's the one. 2 clicks.
Freelancer. Tough. Yeah. I have a Gladius. Hold it. Engaging.
Doing
Down.
Abstrin. I don't know how to pronounce it. Aboivin, something like that.
Yeah.
Gladius.
Zero hostile
Can't
contacts
quite see him.
remaining.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah. Something
See, one
else.
thing, it's kind of hard to read the names.
Contact.
Haha, yeah.
Yeah.
En route.
Here we go. Jansky. 7 clicks is the closest one I got.
Yeah. Engaging.
Contact.
He's on me.
Congratulations.
2 kill.
Good job. Next, Cheever.
Engaging Chiva.
He was there. Did somebody get him?
Yeah. No, he's in front of me.
See Tong 5 clicks out.
Yeah, the Tong's next.
Congratulations. Target.
Awesome.
That's a warden. Bang. Or set? No, I don't know.
Warden.
Good job, man. Good job.
Contact. Elite units en route.
Contact.
All right, first up, Hario at 5
Yeah.
clicks.
Area.
Engaging.
It's another warden.
Yep.
Okay.
Beautiful. Arvin. Gladius.
Yeah, Arvin. Arvin's at three clicks from me.
Engaging.
Good job.
Yeah.
You guys are kicking ass. All right, Bassett. Bissett. He's quick. Good.
Oh yeah. It's Merlin.
Yep, Merlin.
I'll let you take care of him.
He's cookie.
Congratulations. Target
Cool.
is destroyed.
Look for McKinley.
Engaging McKinley.
Yep, McKinley.
Awesome.
Good job. Next up is Brockmeyer. 2 clicks. Gladius.
Shield system is
Eliminated.
Awesome.
target is destroyed.
Contact. Elite units en route.
Contact.
First up, Pavoski, or let's see if somebody else comes in. Give me somebody.
Dropping out of my radar.
Let's give Pavoski
Yeah.
at 1.6 clicks.
Contact.
Assisting Seaport with the Merlin.
Target is destroyed.
Alright.
Yeah.
75%. Congratulations.
Engaging Sundaram.
Yes, that's where I'm. That's right.
Just one more.
There's.
Yep.
Breaker?
Yeah, Fraker.
Eliminated.
Awesome.
Done. You guys are fast, man.
Contact. Elite units en route.
Contact.
All right. We got 5 clicks to Wezer.
Oh, right.
Throwing missiles. Hit. Hit. Regrouping with you guys.
Okay, I got eyes on Barrymore. 4 clicks.
See ya.
I'm being engaged. Yeah.
Engaging Connors.
Yeah.
Yep, Connors.
Engaging.
Congratulations.
Will kill.
Is destroyed.
Who's next?
Contact. Elite units en route.
Now, there's going to be so many here, it's going to be hard to call out, isn't it?
Just do the best you
Try to
can.
keep- Yeah, all right. So I'm going for Price, 4 clicks.
It might be better just two of us stick together with each other and just attack whoever's the closest. There's gonna be so much.
Yeah,
Dealy.
I agree.
Until we get to the hammerhead, at least.
Yeah.
Contact. Shield system is
Yeah.
Target is destroyed.
Yo.
Got some help. Stand by.
These Merlins are a pain in the ass, no?
Yeah. Had me blacking out almost there.
We have one with me, shooting me. Called Stanley, if I'm beating.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Down.
Congratulations.
Next one.
Destroyed.
There we go.
There's the hammerhead.
Holmes. Hey, Holmes, come home.
Okay, target head. Hammerhead, I believe is the last one.
No, there's another wave coming in. At least a couple more stragglers, at least.
And with Locust Star, with Merlin.
Reinforcements coming in.
Beautiful.
All right, Birchfield. Is that our hammerhead? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Are we going for the hammerhead now?
Elite units eliminated.
Yeah. Oh.
Was that it?
Yeah, the leadership board changed here. All right.
I felt it was nice to have a. I mean, I felt we were more effective this way.
It definitely felt like we were playing more like a team, which is good.
Yeah.
I said, trying to play the lead, I think, was a little bit distracting, just because I'm trying to call out names and before I'm actually shooting.
Yeah.
But I think it overall, I think it was more effective. You think? I'd be curious how long it took. Yeah.
Ideally, in my opinion, it'd be better to have someone in your gunner's seat calling targets while you fly,
Yeah.
because he can give bearings to everybody instead of the pilot having to, at least the bigger ship pilot, having to worry about it as much, or even have somebody that's not engaging that can call targets from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
I
you
agree.
guys did a great job. I was watching Seabot's stream. So, which method did we find more effective?
Communicating for sure, the second one, because
Yeah.
we were not also very effective, but also we were together all the time.
Okay, that's
So,
that's a valid
yeah.
point. Is there anything you wish that was communicated to you that wasn't? Meaning, is there any information that, while in the heat of the battle, you would have felt would have been beneficial that you did not get?
Well, it's not easy, but sometimes for example, I got someone on my tail hitting me. I know there are like 20 enemies, and it's not easy, but I believe that's the only thing that we should try to do. Like, hey, see, but there's someone behind you hitting you, and I will engage that one, or I don't know if
Yeah.
I made my point.
Okay, all right. Nope, that's valid. Is there anything that was communicated to you that you wish wasn't? Meaning anything that was just cluttering up the radar, the radio?
I don't know. We were pretty quiet on that one. I think we were all business.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I felt it quite clean.
Do you guys think that as a team you were a lot more effective, with the combat comms, or do you think that due to the, the delay of trying to process too much information, it made you less effective?
I think we were less at risk. That's what I was.
Well, we made the tactical call when the Merlins came in to not try to call out and just stick together,
Yeah.
which I think worked out better than trying to call out 30 Merlins that are flying around like mosquitoes.
And that's everything about combat. It's going to be dynamic for every event. It's all about finding out what works and what doesn't, and that's why we're here. Absolutely.
Yeah,
So I
but
think this
found-
story would be stronger in a PvP situation, just because people in PvP they try to break you apart, and sticking together makes you a very difficult target. So
Yeah, definitely. And also, I believe we did a good thing on the last part with the Merlins to say, like, okay, everyone do whatever you can do and not crowd the communication so much. So I believe we stayed clean and effective,
Dedicate fire at will. Okay. Yeah, I can get that. This was just, the first event of many. I'm hoping to do similar events, for Tango Tuesdays, things like that. We can definitely do a PvP.
Well, one thing that me and Gooch were doing the other night, Cyber, that you probably want to incorporate to your training is actually we had 3 guys chasing one person and trying to get the team to stick together and not get kited apart. And doing it in a real live scenario and not in the Arena Commander as much. We were testing it at Grim Hex where I was being the aggressor and I'd have 3 people chasing, and you're trying to get all your 3 guys to stay together and not get separated.
Well, the good news is that's actually the next course after this one, formation flying and that aspect of it, but absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Because that was the biggest problem, in my opinion, in Jumptown is people getting separated or they kite too far away from the group.
yeah,
Which is easy to do when you're in the moment.
Absolutely. Okay.
I have to say that it was to compliment Locust Star because he was calling the right targets in a very dynamic way. So I believe that's also something that we have to take in account. Someone who is capable of leading squadron,
Oh, thank you. Well, I think being in the lead when you're making the calls, you have to put a priority on helping everybody target over actually hitting the target yourself.
And focusing is a huge part of that. A slight lead, whether you decide to fly as one group or go individually, it's the making the call and communicating that to everyone. And I think you guys did a fantastic job. You beat Fleet 1. You guys were actually on wave 8 of your second pass while they were still at menu launching for the second one, so there'll be a minute. But to be fair, you guys did have that extra player, and they did run out of ammo.
Well,
so you guys got that.
Might have been a little unfair to have me and Unit on the same team, to be honest.
Maybe.
From my general findings, just between bouncing back and forth, luckily Seabod was able to live stream, so I could, change it so that I could hear both teams at once, which was, definitely useful. I would probably say that Recon focuses mainly, more on the precision of assigning targets and things of that nature. And, the role of Ren and Sentius, his wingmen, were to stay close and engage together. You guys went in a different direction, not wrong or not, just different. You guys were kind of more flexible and, dynamic for the event. So you can definitely interpret, different teams by how they play. I'm not saying you guys were better or worse, things of that nature, but I'm curious, is there anything that you would improve communication-wise, over how it went?
Well, one thing this wouldn't really work in Arena Commander, but the one thing I'd mentioned to Locust is actually having somebody on the turret gunner in a bigger ship like User was flying, and having that person in the turret gunner call targets, so the pilots can focus on flying and not looking to who to call.
Okay. All right.
Because
Well, Go ahead.
No, I was just saying that it just feels like it'd take a little bit of pressure off the pilot, so he can focus on staying alive and managing the power and everything that comes with it.
Yeah, definitely.
The other thing I think would be helpful is, and I didn't do this because that's on me, but is if we rather than calling out all the targets, if we pin them, that actually would be faster because that actually takes longer to read and interpret names than
Well,
it does.
the problem with that is the pin only affects people in your ship, so nobody else can see the pins when you set them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the problem with it. Once they do that, that'd be amazing. But right now, the
That would be
pins.
amazing.
So, like the Connie's a good example. He could pin, the pilot could pin, and then the turret gunner could see that pin. Should be able to, I think.
I don't know how.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you see Avenger 1 videos, they say like, okay, this name number 1, this name number 2, and they all do the same thing, so they have the same pings. But
Yeah.
It's not-
So what I did is I actually pinned all y'all's names so I could see y'all's names better when y'all are around me, so I could easily tell where each person was at on my team.
can you
That's
tell me
a
how
good tip. That's a really
to
good tip.
pin? Yeah, actually. How do you pin? Because I don't know how to.
I think it's Alt 1, I think. And then I'd have to I think it's Alt 1. I think. I'd have to double check it, though. I've got it set up on my flight sticks, so I can literally hit the same button and I can pin 3 different targets, and then I can break the pins as well. But I normally pin my teammates more so than enemies. But the problem is if you get outside a certain radius, the pin will break, just like any lock. So you got to stay within, so many meters of each other, or that is worthless. But
Okay.
but like Arena, Avenger 1 said, pinning an enemy and everybody pin the same is a really good idea too. I hadn't really try to coordinate that type of pinning.
All right. No, it's all good information. It is the conclusion of the events. There is an option. You guys did finish early. If you guys want to try a little bit of 2 versus 2, squad versus squad, head to different channels. You can definitely practice that and go from there. Otherwise, you guys have been fantastic. Is there anything you'd like to add to the communication document that I've written? Feel free. Everyone's got edit permissions. I'm just taking notes and, focusing on what works and building upon what doesn't.
Cool.
Cool. No, that's excellent. That's a good
It
event.
was-
Good job, Chris.
Yeah,
Very
good, very good event. I really enjoyed it.
All right, guys. I'm gonna head back up to Fleet 1. You guys did fantastic.
Thank you. So do
Well,
you?
it's a pleasure flying with you guys.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, man.
All right, I gotta go spend some time with the wife.
Damn, sound like I'm doing something good.
Always, man. The last minute in.
I have a few minutes if someone wants to duel with me and practice some dogfights. Not, go to sleep.
I was
I-
gonna go back to what I was doing earlier.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, guys. Good night.
See you later.
Bye bye.
I'm gonna go check on some locations. Chaos. I'm gonna jump down initiative for a bit.
Alright.
I will go to Fleet 1 and see how the other guys.
What time is it? Oh, it's gonna be. About another 30 minutes, I'm gonna lay you down.
It's not what he said.
Man, I'm so tired, man.
Well, you haven't been doing nothing, man. Come on.
Nah, it's like it starts off because I don't get no rest at night, man. Cause like my wife, she's doing a contract, nursing contract, and it's 3 to 11, and she in Louisiana, so it take her probably about 45 minutes to get home every night. That's if she gets off on time, if she don't get no admit or something going on, or a patient fail or something. And
Yeah.
I stay up to make sure she make it home. And I'm dog tired, man. I'm talking about real tired. Cause I get up at like 6 in the morning, so I can get him ready for daycare. I gotta feed him and stuff in the morning. What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, that's her calling me. Hold on. All right, man. I'm back.
All right. So getting your ass whooped is what I've been hearing. Not as young as you used to be.
Nah, man. Just tired, man. It's like, she supposed to get off at 11, but sometimes she get home at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Like I had fucking fell asleep and woke up at it was like 1:45, and I looked over and I'm like, shit. It was cold. I'm like, I got my little hot ass to rub on, man. Where? Like, yo, where you at? I'm just walking out the door. I said, fuck.
Do I need to get you a weighted blanket so you don't feel so alone?
Shit, man. And then, like I said, I get up at 6. So if I go to sleep around 2, and then when she get home, I fixed her something to eat when she got out the shower. So, and then we watched some TV because I was kind of sort of up then. And then I fell asleep, and by that time, I don't even know what the hell I fell asleep for. It was like 3 something, almost 4. I gotta get up at 6.
Yeah.
Then they sent me to another town today, which was over an hour away. And I'm on home dispatch, so they say you're supposed to be on your job by 8.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't leave the house till 7:30.
Yeah. I never was a huge fan of the home dispatch thing. I mean, there's pros and cons to it depending on where you live and stuff, but
Yeah.
I've never been I just never liked the idea that, when I get done with that job, that ride back is on me. That was like
Nah, shit, not me.
That's the way they do it around here. That's the way they're supposed to do it.
Yeah, but let me tell you what I do though. I don't clock out when I get home. Like today, like I said, they had me in another town, so I didn't take no lunch, man, because now since my wife working 3 to 11, I gotta go home. I gotta go straight to the house, get in my truck, and then go back to town to go pick my son up from daycare. So and I'm pushing it. So
Yeah.
in order for me not taking lunch, I try to get off at 4 o'clock. And that other city that I was in is an hour and like 15 minutes away from my house. So when I get home, it's like 5:15, and it takes me about 30 minutes to get up there to the daycare. And I'm trying to push it just in case, because he already be flipping out. Because when everybody start going home, he looking like where I'm at. So every day I get out and pick him up, he already got snotty nose and wet eyes because he won't stop crying because he thinking I'm supposed to be there. And I'm like, damn, man.
Yeah. It's the life sometimes.
Yeah. Then as soon as I get home, because, dude, like I said, I was pushing it. They had me in another town. And every time I go to this town, there be some bullshit, man. Always. Like my second job.
The whole town, or is it just certain parts?
Just the whole town, man. 'Cause, we don't work that area. That's not. I mean,
What's an area, man? They got rid of areas years ago. At least they did
East
here.
Texas. It's Northeast Texas.
Uh-huh.
And it's small country towns. That's basically. Matter of fact, our crew is the only Primtech crew in East Texas. Everything is I&R. It's rural area pretty much.
Yeah, that's what they did here forever, for the most part.
And so he like my first job, I get there, man, and I'm like, they got these bitches on the 10x1. Do y'all got 10x1s and 5x1s?
10x1, I haven't. I mean, they do have 5x1s, but I don't see it very often.
Oh, y'all lucky, man. I hate them hoes, man.
10x1s are well. What really is the kick in the balls to me is the fact that they'll sell a bonded 10x1. Okay, why? I mean, I literally have like 90 meg on both pairs. I'm like, why am I putting this in a 10x1? It's a bonded pair.
I don't know, man. Get there, I downgraded them to a 5x1 because they were too far. Because on the 10x1, it's not actually 10. It goes up to 14. And they was at 9,000 feet. I'm like, bitch, you supposed to be damn near on a 3 meg. The fuck?
Yeah.
I put them on a 5x1, and then everything looks good. And right now, I try my best not to go in your house. If I can fix your shit without having to go in your house, that's cool. So I'm like, hell yeah, signal, good, everything, man. So I call, I'm like, yo, what's up? You should be checking it now. Yeah, she's hooking it up now. Oh, what the fuck you mean she's hooking it up now? I just ran my test. This shit was passing. So I said, yeah, it's not working. I said, man, man, I was so fucking hot. I get up and go in there, man. She moved the RG into the living room. No, bitch, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. So,
That-
yeah, she was trying to give me the spiel on. I ain't trying to hear none of this shit, cause like I said, man, I'm already running behind, cause I woke up.
yeah, it's the
I'm
worst.
pushing it.
The worst.
Coming to find out, alright, it's a jack there, cool. Man, I followed that shit, it's cut. I said, why? It's always some bullshit every time I cover it. Man, I spliced that fucking shit together, man, just to get it up, and I left, man. I go to my second job. It's a failed CSI. I get there, it's on flat drop. I said, damn. So I tested it, train it and drop it. And it's a straight F1 feed. So I put my tone on it while I wait on her. So I was gonna go back to the terminal. Well, I seen like a jump pole, and I seen like another little small terminal on the pole with a fire pair going back across the street to the main terminal. I said, ooh, boy, I'm gonna run this drop on the ground and tie into that motherfucking fire pair. Man, then she shows up. She shows me this jack. I put my tone on it, go to the NID. I don't hear it. So I go look outside. Guess what? That shit cut. Oh, hell no. I'm not running that. Nope. So I said, you got another jack? She goes, no, I don't have no another telephone jack. And I hate that shit because, motherfucker, yes, you do. Y'all just don't look. So I go outside. I'm like, I saw the phone lines coming out of the NID. Sure enough, it's going over here. So I put a jack on it. It didn't have no jack. It was just hanging out the wall. I guess because she had just moved in. So I put a biscuit jack on it. Put my tone on it. Sure enough, I hear it. So I was gonna leave it hooked up and hook that fire pair so I can have that fire pair going across the street so I can hear it and make sure it's on the right pair. And I put a tone on that flat drop. Well, I thought the flat drop went all the way across the street. I hear it loud as day at that splice up there, in that little terminal up there. So I cut it out, and I tied my drop to that fire pair blue white. I said, cool, maybe it was a flat drop that was bad. So I go back to the house, the NID, I run my test, I got no sync. None. It ain't even training. I said, man, I put my tone on it. So I said, let me put my JDSU on this flat drop again. Bro, training and dropping. I said, I just cut this shit, disconnected it. Man, I put my tone back on it. Went back to that little splice terminal. I hear it, my tone. I said, man, fuck this shit. I'm not gonna play with this shit no more. I had already dropped the helper ticket anyways. So I went across the street to the terminal. I heard it up there on that flat drop on Biden Post 4. I said, how is this? I ain't even trying to fucking figure this shit
Yeah,
out.
it's one side open. It's one side open. That's what it is. It's when those flat drops go one side open, your tone will bleed like super loud. You could probably hold your amplifier up in the air from the ground. You might have heard it.
It was horrible, man.
Also, if you had like C-wire or something, that's even worse.
Yep. Yeah, but he said that shit was fucked all up. This was like I got there around a little after 10 something, and he didn't get done to like 3 something. He called me. He had to build there and halfway pair from the CO to the house. So usually I would have went to lunch by then, but it's already after 12, so I'm finna hit this 12 to 2. I'd be damn if it ain't a business, bro. I get there. They got our service already, so I'm like, what? What? I mean, why did I grab a motor? Then I looked at the order. I'm like, yeah. circuit. I said, y'all, what are y'all doing? She said it was a veterinary clinic, and so they was using the 18 meds because that's the fastest we have in our area. Is 18 meds. She said, well, the 18 meds is I already got a lot of stuff going on, and this 18 meds is gonna be. I need another one for my I forgot what kind of system they got, man. It was a computer where they be X-raying dogs and shit, man, and then the internet hooked up to it. So, bro, I thought it was gonna use that same motor because I grabbed them you know them socket plugs, those power over Ethernet plugs.
Power line adapter.
Bro, I had whipped them out so fast. I thought, yeah, this finna be. Nah, bro. I had to run the Cat 5 into that bitch. And she wanted it in this closet where they got like a little station set up. I'm like, fuck, man, what the y'all, man, I'm trying to get off, man. So
Man,
this is what happened, man.
never stops giving, baby. Every time.
It never fails. So I go up in the attic and they got these silver conduit pipes screwed together, and I'm like, well, hell yeah, I'm gonna unscrew these bitches and pop them off, and I'm gonna run my Cat 5 through there, so I ain't gotta actually do no damn wall fish, no, none of that. I get up in there, man, unscrew that shit. That shit didn't want to come off, man, for nothing. I had to go back down in that little closet, unscrew it from there, pop it loose from the ceiling, and then run my Cat 5 through it. But at the same time, I couldn't put the cap back on up top because I would have squished my Cat 5.
Yeah, nothing is as bad as when someone breaks the interduct up. I swear to God, it's awful.
This shit, it was crazy today, man. I hook all that up. Give her my I gave her those socket plugs, the power over Ethernet adapters. So you know, one is in the closet with the RG, and then the other one, because that little station she got has wheels, so she can push it wherever she want to, and she had a 25-foot Ethernet cable. So cool. I was done with that. I'm looking at the clock, bro. It's just now gonna be 3 o'clock. So I said, man, I gotta get out of here by 4. I gotta be on the interstate on I-20 by 4 o'clock. Man, I get to my last job. Or I run my test before I get to my last job. What the fuck is the problem? All this shit is green. No CVs, no FECs. What is the problem? So I called, you know, let them know I'm on my way. Yeah, man. I said, is it up now? Nah, it's not up now. I'm sending myself bullshit. He said it keeps going in and out. All right, cool. I look it up. I ain't seen that bitch drop none, so I don't know what they talking about. But see, nowadays what they do is if anytime a customer call in, they be trying to they'll send them another motor. So she had a new. When I get there, she had a new motor, and she would tell them it just goes in and out, and it blink red, and I'm like, all right, cool. Now this is what I'm talking about, man. Every once in a while when I go to that town, I have a job over there, so I know that apartment complex is daisy chain. And they got 3 telephone jacks, bedroom, living room, and in the kitchen. And depending on how it's set up, usually it goes in the kitchen first, or if it's the opposite side, it'll go through the bedroom first, then the living room. So I said, you should have, I said, if that's the case, then you got bridge tab, but I just need to move that bridge tab. So you should have like 3 telephone jacks. I'm telling her, no, I only have the 1 phone jack that's right here. Alright, I'm not gonna fucking argue with you. Cool. So I sit there and I'm gonna test it off this jack. I look and I'm like, this is one of our jacks. So I know they fixed this shit. But I'm not gonna sit here and try to chase this shit down since you know you got 1 jack. You said you got 1 jack. I'm not even gonna argue with you. So I just sat there and ran my test on my JDSU, hooked that shit up. And I'm finna get ready to leave. She talking about, is it working? Is it up? Cause it's gonna go out 20 minutes after you leave. I said it ain't gonna go out 20 minutes after I leave. It ain't. I gave her my card. I said, if it does, call me. And she didn't call me. Her husband got my number. I said, I called him after I got done. I said, man, you got problems, call me. Let me know. I let the manager in this area know, and he see if he can get somebody to come over. I ain't heard nothing from him, and I'm pretty sure, man, that shit is daisy chain. Cause them techs over there in that city, trash. You ever heard of Tyler, Texas, right?
Where?
Tyler, Texas. You know Earl Campbell?
I think I recognize the name, but I don't know exactly where it's at or anything.
Earl Campbell used to play football for the Houston.
You're talking to the Lee Sports organized person.
I forgot. Well, you know Patrick Mahomes though, don't you?
Yeah.
He's from Tyler.
Okay.
Well, it's a little city. It's a little city next to Tyler called White House. But Tyler will claim anybody, man. Just like I don't know if you remember. I know you know him, Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
He's from Tyler. So that's where I was at, man. Every time I go to that city, man, it be some bullshit. Them techs over the ass, it's nothing but flat drops. I'm like, do y'all motherfuckers even run drops? Do y'all run twisted pair drops?
That's funny.
Y'all run Cat 5. Y'all don't do shit over here. But y'all want to come to Longview and be bitching about our system over here. I plant. Oh, it's garbage. It's trash. Not as trash as y'all's. Y'all shit, man, we dread going over there.
Anytime it's in the country, it's all. I mean, it's not necessarily just the country, but just you never know.
It's horrible, man. And then when I was my third job, when I was at that business, right across the street, man. I mean, right across the street was a damn barbecue shop, man. And I was like, man, I could have got me a chopped beef sandwich and a big ass sweet tea, man. But I was like, I can't do it, man. I gotta hurry up and get through this shit.
Anytime you need to get off at a certain time, I swear to God, the stars align and just meteors come down. Like, nope. Every time. Like,
Right?
Yeah, that was no worse than that fiber trouble I had earlier. It about whooped my ass earlier. I was like, God damn. I get out there, and in the notes it said somebody went out there and redid the fiber jack. I said, okay, whatever. And so I go outside, and I got like negative 20 light, 18 light. I was like, fuck, this looks awesome. All right, let's see what's going on inside. Open up the jack. The connector pulled out of the IW. I said, oh, fucking awesome. Got this done. If I can go get my shit, hook it up, negative 28 light. I was like, what the fuck? So then I go back outside, redo the end. I'll go outside and test it. It says open 5 feet. Like, what the fuck? So redo that in. And so I wound up getting about 24 light. And then a modem won't come up. Modem won't come up. Like, what the fuck is going on? So then I wound up calling one of the wire techs. I was like, "Hey man, what are these?" Because I don't deal with the inside shit at all, like none. I was like, "Will this modem? Will these? I was like, "Will this modem not come up at 24?" I said, "I've seen these fuckers work at 27 light before. It's not supposed to, but it will." I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And he said, "You probably have." The other light that you can't see where your meter is probably too low. I'm like, how the fuck do I know what the fuck it is if I can't look at it with my meter? So he's like, it's probably got a fractured line because I was losing a lot of light going inside, but it was within threshold. So I said, fuck it, whatever. So he wanted to come over real quick, and we fucking shoot a wire in the attic real quick, throw it down, negative 18 light. RG still won't fucking come. I was like, what the fuck? And then I forgot that the new modems that they've got the ONT built in. So then you got to activate them when you put them in. They don't just auto switch like the normal modems. And I had gotten so flabbergasted after just every little bitty thing fucking going wrong, I completely fucking forgot. It's like, motherfucker. I mean, it was like 3.5 hours on that motherfucker for a goddamn defective IW that I chased my dick on. I was so fucking mad. So mad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we had our competencies yesterday. And he was telling us, he was on the phone with the fiber people. He said, yep, June 6th, they gonna turn it on. So here pretty soon, they finna start sending us to Richardson to ride with techs for fiber training. Where you going? Come back here. I just put
I
the
mean,
glasses on, man.
the
Took off.
man, the real trick I think for y'all is learning how to put a good end on, and you can tell if they're a good whoever you ride with. If they don't use alcohol, then they're probably not showing you all the things you need to know.
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, see, like when I went to Dallas for that MDU project when we was running fiber and building, a
Yeah,
dude taught me how to splice fiber with that machine, that $12,000 machine.
yeah. You won't be
But
using
we won't
that.
get those.
No, you get the
But yeah,
mechanical.
strip it and then put that alcohol on there.
Yeah, but with the mechanical, you strip off the outer shield, then you take the cladding, which is the little clear stuff that sticks to it, and then you put your end on, and then you basically cleave it with that cleaver, put the end on, then crimp it.
Oh shit! I was AFK for too long, and I'm in main menu, and I was in the asteroid belt.
Oh well,
Well, yeah, I didn't find nothing.
it's what happens when this is what happens when you start telling stories.
Then I had to get up and change him, and then like right now, I get home and I hear my AC unit sounding funny. I look over there on the side of the house. I see the little pipe froze, and I said, "Fuck."
Yeah, I had to get my inside unit changed out a couple years back, and got all it changed out. And like the next day after they changed it out, the fucking AC wasn't cold inside. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I go outside and the fucking fan motor fucking froze the fuck up on the outside unit. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I was so fucking mad. But I wound up just going to buy a motor and changed it out myself on that part. But I was just like, I just spent $8,000 or whatever the fuck it was to get the inside unit and the outside unit to take the shit like the next day. Or part of it did.
Yeah, shit aggravating. When it rains, it pours. Just like when that damn storm came through the other day, it started raining in my damn bedroom. Water was coming through the damn ceiling.
It's like mist.
Ceiling fan.
You didn't have to put a misting system in for that.
I was thinking about going up there Thursday because I'm off Thursday. See if I can find that leak up there.
Just tell one of your friends to take the water hose and spray it on the roof while you're inside the attic so you can spot it.
There. Yep. I'm not in my ship. I'm in the bed. That's cool. I can go to another location and try to. There were another 15 people in y'all server.
I didn't know if anybody was in this server.
Yep, 15. The other one I was just in had 12. So what type of ideas y'all got on events?
The one that I don't know if you was on when Starshot and some of them were talking about it. They're basically wanting to set up a race where you've got to go to certain locations, get the clues, and basically the end result is you got to do 3 different locations, get the coordinates, and the last coordinate you got to take the 3 coordinates and you have to trilat to the last location.
Ooh, that's gonna be long.
At least that's what we were talking about last night. But Death told me not to worry about it because he wants me to focus on the combat for initiative right now.
Got the papers in that trash. Won't get no stinking cash. I don't know where that came from.
Don't know.
I be telling people I suffer from musical Tourette's.
Musical Tourette's.
Yeah, I just bust out and just say something crazy in the song.
No, that's like I was telling. Who was I telling? I think it might have been Buck. It was somebody else. And I told him, I said, if I'm over in here and we're talking too much shop, I said, just tell us to shut the fuck up.
Hey, what you doing right now? What you bounties or something?
Nah, I've been trying to set up a location for this event, and I've been trying to figure out where I wanted to have mine at, if they even use the one I'm thinking about. But I'm trying to get some positions and like coordinates on how to I'm trying to figure out how to explain to people how to get to it, other than using Trilat to get to it. So I'm
okay. How about this? Go to a specific landmark that's marked on the planet, and then say you need to go X amount of meters bearing.
Yeah, I did. I tried that yesterday, and I can kind of get away with that, but it's not like the problem is the location that you can pick. You have to go almost 100 clicks to the next location, and the problem is it's in between compass bearings, so you can't get an exact bearing from what I can tell. Or at least I was having trouble getting an exact bearing on it. But what we're talking about doing is giving them a bearing and possibly having like a ground vehicle or a ship or something at that location to give them a marker. So when they get within a certain amount of distance, it'll pop in for them.
That's what I'm finna do. I need to go. I'm finna get in my Star Runner, and I'm finna go one of these moons and put my Dragonfly in there.
Yeah, I need to test something with the Dragonfly because I want to see if we can use it for combat with it.
Where you at?
I'm at Daymar right now, just hovering over above a cave, I think.
Daymar got a what you call it? I can.
Yeah, they got an art court mining facility, I think, there.
I'm gonna fly over there to Daymar. How long you gonna be over there?
Probably a while. I've mostly been just talking and not doing anything.
Man, dude, they had that. I don't know. Did I tell you about that black paint I saw for that Star Runner? That
Yeah,
black and gold?
the black and gold. Man, let me look at that one. I guess I
It's
don't.
not in the game no more. You can't get it nowhere. That was
No, I
big.
want to see it. I want to see it. I don't think I have that one, but let me check.
No, you nah.
Come on, man.
Bro,
Don't be like that.
You ain't got it, bro.
Just you can't get it anywhere.
No, it's not on no gray market, nothing. Cause it was an event. This was before. As a matter of fact, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, all right, we started playing the same time. It was before we started playing. What you do is you went on the website, you get these coordinates, and then you go to the website and you type in those coordinates, and then it automatically gift it to you in your hangar.
You know, I was looking up at this space game, another one. I kept hearing some stuff about it, so I decided to look it up. Star Atlas. I don't know if you looked at that one or
I
not,
never heard of it.
dude. You know, they give Star Citizen all sorts of shit, but those motherfuckers are selling a $30,000 ship on there. Okay, I don't hear anybody
Star
say
Atlas?
yes on Star Atlas. They got a capital ship that they're selling. I don't think any of their ships are even flyable right now. I don't even think the game is playable. But they're selling ships, but like times 1,000 compared to what Star Citizen is doing. I was like, are you kidding me? They give everybody all this shit about the pledge store and stuff, and they're selling one ship for $30K. Are you kidding me? I could literally buy I could almost buy the Legatus pack on Star Citizen and get every ship in the game for that price. The Legatus is $40K right now.
I'm good. I, 'cause, 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 ' really need to be mining, man, because I'm trying to grind so much so I can get that, I might get an A2 instead of a C2.
Depends on what you're going to use. I kind of want to get both. Like, I had a C2 and I melted mine. And I kind of want to get another one, but I don't really need it. Like, honestly, in some ways, I'd rather use, like, the whole series ships eventually for hauling, if you're specifically going to do hauling.
Yeah.
And because the A2s can bomb and can carry some of the vehicles, and so can the C2. They have the same cargo space for vehicles. So I could definitely see getting an A2. I already have a few of the whole series, but I don't know if I'll get any more than what I've got. The only one I was on the fence about was the B. But my Caterpillar holds about the same amount of cargo, so I don't know if it's really worth it.
I was playing Star Trek Online, man.
I saw that game, but I've never tried to get into it.
It's fun, man. I mean, it's straight. It's just, I don't know, man. Right now, I'm on my sci-fi trip.
It's never ending, it seems like.
Especially now. I've been watching Discovery.
Just scuff. Can't
Go hard.
can't help yourself.
I love Discovery.
So is there anything that's close? So we got the waste management and was that 80K? Wolf. The Ridge Shelter, 8 Shelter. Other one is Wolf. Okay, so I could possibly hit. Let me try that place. I can't tell if it says 90 or 190, but we'll just roll with it. My hearing's all fucked up because I blacked myself out a second ago.
I'm finna get off my weekend. I mean, I'm finna get my weekend
No.
back now.
No, man. Maintenance for life, bitch. I don't want to hear it. I told one of the a bunch of guys are all leaving maintenance and going to construction. Like a ton of guys. We've lost like probably 10 people in the last 2 years to maintenance. I told everybody I'm going to put a sticker on the back of my bucket truck. MFL, maintenance for life. I mean, it's just crazy, man, that so many people are quitting. Well, I don't want to say quit, but they're just not doing that. They're moving around. And a lot of people are just tired. They're just straight up tired of it.
Yeah, I'm tired, too.
Tired of the maintenance. Tired of the harassing you constantly. Like, why didn't you do this, that, or whatever, you know.
And then you can, I mean, for me, man, I can't move nowhere because everybody go by seniority.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, man, it seems like I'm stuck as a fucking Femtech, man. Fuck this shit.
We got some guys that just got promoted, and this is let me back up. They had a group of guys about 8 years ago that got promoted, and that was the first group in like since the beginning of the Primtech's hiring on that they promoted someone from the Primtech to a core tech position, and then basically about 3 or 4 years ago, they had the massive surplus to hit us, and I almost got caught up in it. I barely squeaked by, and I went having from I had like 6 or 10 people in Mobile below me to I was like the bottom guy again. And about 6 months ago, they just started backfilling and rehiring and giving some of these guys that got surplus are coming back. Only one's coming back, but still. But that's the first time, you know, they don't. I mean, there's a big spill in between when they're doing it.
just hired. One guy from Dallas transferred to Tyler, and then they hired another guy who's still in training in Tyler. So they finna have 2 people in Tyler, and then I thought we were supposed to have one in ours, and
Well, they came out with an arbitration case where they're supposed to, if someone leaves, they're supposed to replace that position. But there's been a whole shit show from over here, at least, where they said that they have to replace somewhere in the company, but it doesn't have to be where they were removed from or left from, which is bullshit.
who they just came in?
It was me.
Oh,
Mm.
the death type?
That's right.
What's up, man? I'm just AFK fixing me some lemonade, fixing me some leftover spaghetti.
Yeah, I need to get me some food in a minute. I was just testing one of these coordinates, see if I can replicate it.
Bro, I ain't ate all. Like I said, I ain't ate all day, man. I skipped lunch.
Hey, yeah, I was driving and ate my lunch because I had a cut cable I needed to go check on, and my boss getting all agitated about it, which is always fun.
Is your boss a dick?
He's not too bad. I've had way worse. He just gets real flabbergasted after. Yeah, he gets flabbergasted kind of easy. He used to be like super string tight because when he got promoted, he was a tech for. I give him a lot of respect because he actually was a core tech for like 12 years, 15 years, something like that. So I mean, he at least understood the job. And unlike a lot of the guys that get promoted that came right out of college, they don't know their ass from a crack.
Right.
So, you know, I have a lot of respect for him, but he was not like the awesome tech. He was a runner and did as many jobs as he possibly could do. And I am not that tech. I take my time and I do my 3, maybe 4, and that's a wrap.
That's us, man.
No, they try to push the wire techs, man. They want them to do like 6, 8 jobs every day. It's crazy.
Oh no, hell no, we're not doing that shit. No sir.
Well, because they keep stacking more and more and more, and I'm like, dude, I was like, I don't know how y'all like. When I was doing installs back a couple years ago, we were doing installs like all the time. Like every day I had 2 installs. Almost every day I had 2 bonded installs and 1 trouble. That was my average day every day for like 2 years. So yeah, and then that was my whole day. And then they have these wired. Some of these guys will have like 4, 5 installs on them. I was like, how? There's no way, unless you're just cutting and running as soon as you get there, as soon as you get the inside done or whatever.
Or they might be getting apartments.
Even apartments, 90% of them don't have a cross connect there. Let's be real. That shit been stolen long ago. It's been stolen. So what you working on, Death?
Right now, nothing.
Yeah, I was just testing some compass headings to see if I could replicate it, but not going so good right now.
I don't know if I'll have enough time to go out to do what I want to do.
It depends on what you're trying to do, I guess.
I want to go confirm those data chips at Grimhex.
Well, I'm around Crusader. Which ones? Where are you? I mean, what are you trying to verify? I know there's. I forgot where they're at, but I remember there is some there.
At SPK, there's one hidden in there. A data chip you can click on, and it'll add information to your bogey. There's one in, I think, the bar of Grimhex.
I'll run over to Sullen or SPK real fast. I'll go check it.
So I just tried it. That was weird.
Hi.
Yeah, Death was doing his star shot call and you came. I'm amazed.
Yeah. I saw the signal up in the sky. What's going on?
Nothing. I was just checking out some coordinates, but I'm headed to SPK real quick for Death. He's wanting to check something. He said he don't have a lot of time, maybe.
Gotcha.
I just tried to log on and it failed. I just clicked enter and it was like server full. I was like, well, why'd you try to put me there?
Every time I get something like that, I just always think of the Jurassic Park. That
Didn't say the magic word.
Yeah, it's funny.
Stuff.
Where in SPK is the hacking chip supposed to be at? Do you know, Death?
It's like in like a back cubby room somewhere.
You don't happen to know if it's on like the third floor, second floor?
I think it's at the top. I remember there was like a hole you could fall through the floor.
Yeah, there is on the. I'll start at the top and work my way down. I've never noticed one, but that don't mean it's not there. A lot of times I'm out there clearing it and not doing all that. And it helps when I put my landing gear down, I guess.
I want to keep trying to find these freaking people balls too.
We call it an addiction, Death.
I don't know what the reward is, but
Ah.
it sounds pretty good to me.
I won't. I
Bragging
won't.
rights.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Supposedly there was some money, but AUEC.
Well, unless I can keep it when the game goes live, I don't know if it really matters.
Right.
I
That's
mean,
maybe it.
No, it was said something will be given to the first who find all 9.
well, I would be impressed if anybody even found the first 3, to be honest.
I'd be surprised if someone finds one.
Yeah,
It's like it's gonna be just the most random, like,
it could be
you know.
anywhere. There's no. I mean, literally, could be anywhere.
it's the most random like search ever. Like someone will just come upon it, not even looking for the damn thing.
Yeah, I mean that's literally probably what's going to happen. Is the hacking chip, is it blue like a normal one, or is it a different color or anything?
I think it's like a blue, like hollow glass in the center, or green, with a gray border, gray or silver border.
That's fine. I'm just kind of, well, my freaking hearing's all muffled because I blacked myself out a minute ago.
You'll
My
be
ear-
able to F over it, and it'll say use or something.
Yeah. I'm just kind of. I'm gonna share my screen real quick, Death. I think this is this might be what you're talking about. I don't know, but it's not a hacking chip. Is this what you're talking about? It's like an iPad thing.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, it's on the second floor and it's in a dedicated second room. Security's on the outside, deck 2.
Alright, so the chips still exist. They're
I'll head over to Grimhex next because I'm already over this way. So, third. That's the only one in here, as far as you know, right? As far as things we need to be could
yeah,
use.
there's only one because Dr. Friction has done this mission so many times.
Don't you hate when a little ship land on a big pad?
Yep, that's why I did it. I don't know. Where are you at?
Landing on the little pad.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you just left?
SPK I am. I'm headed over to Grim now. I'm just checking these locations for Death real quick, since Death seems not to be able to log in. I kind of feel like I need to log out and fix my hearing, though, because it's going to irritate me after a while.
I'm in right now.
Okay.
What's going on with you, Death Side? You getting the infinite loading?
Well, John
Not
was...
anymore. I tried to join a server and it said full, and then it like locked me out of hitting any other buttons. I had like this, just a thing, so I had to restart the whole thing.
Hey, I just
But it's working
checked.
now.
I just checked, and Initiative Wing is available for a handle through RSI. If we wanted to start an alt account. Or Initiative Bank, maybe? I don't know.
It doesn't really matter what it's called or anything. It's only going to be like 10 million. It's not like some massive amount that ever needs to be worried about. Like truly being lost.
That's what you say now that you have 100 members.
Well, it'll definitely probably need to go up, and I would love one to be established to rise with that number as needed.
Right.
Man, I haven't been shoveling in a minute. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Getting the damn infinite loading screen here.
I hadn't my shit didn't respond for a long time when I tried to log in earlier, just to like the main menu, like to get in the game.
Weird.
And John was talking earlier. He was thinking maybe they were going to launch the PTU maybe tonight, which is possible, but. Death, do you remember the mission or that?
One of those tables, round to the other side, to the left a little bit more. Oh wait, you passed it. To right. Turn around. Right there. Check that table. Wait, the next table where the guy's sitting. Right there.
All right. But there was a mission that I remember where, and I don't know if it's there all the time, but it was one where they had just like a normal hacking chip that's on a shelf at one of the scrap yards on Hurston. I don't remember what mission that was. I think it was a. I know it's got a place you can sell and buy there, but I don't know if it's a marked location. I think it's a marked location. I don't remember. But that's another one that we might could use, the hacking chip that's there on the shelf. It's like a shelf like this, kind of. But I forget where it's at on Hurston.
That would be useful.
I just remember it was. I may check them out later. Actually, I may do that now. I don't know if it's always there or if it's just because that mission was spawned, but I know it had a hacking chip that you had to. I know what it was. It was a mission you had, and one of the objectives was to pick up a hacking chip. But if you already had one, you didn't need to go there. I remember that part, but I don't remember what it was called.
That would be so clever. Some way you can induce a crime stat 1 for someone to need to get the hacking chip to remove it.
I'm gonna go to Hurston. I'm gonna go. Shut up.
You'd put in levels like that for like something like an AUC reward of like 10 mil or something. High stakes. A high stakes race. Involves possible death. But if you got the skill, you'll survive easily.
Isn't that always the indication? Never know.
Right back. I'm gonna try to restart my computer once.
Yeah, I think I lost my guns on my arrow too. I only got 2 now. I should go down to Hurston real fast and go buy some attritions to replace them.
So I wonder what those data chips are for.
I'm assuming lore at a minimum. I guess I need to start checking my Discord at like 5 o'clock in the morning, Dad, since you always message me like super early.
You could respond at any time.
Oh, I know, I did. I didn't see it till like, I don't know, 5 o'clock this afternoon. I thought it was kind of funny. I always check. I saw the timestamps like 6 a.m. I was like, damn.
Well, you said you're in Calvary, right? Are you ready to
Oh yeah,
ready for the call?
I don't disagree.
Get you a special line straight to you that you can just start blaring an alarm. If you
I'll put the red phone next to my computer. Don't worry.
Yeah, there you go. Seabud, it is time.
Who were you saying, Seabod, that had some interest in combat? Was it Neighbors?
Neighbors, yeah. Yeah, he's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I think Neighbors by far is probably one of the more active. Plus, he seems to be gun ho as far as combat goes.
But he wants to be an archive.
Well, he had mentioned about Calvary, but I didn't mention anything at the time
Yeah.
because we were trying to keep it a low key on it.
See if you can get them interested in the whole idea of like initiative combat with you.
I don't think that'd be hard to sell. We literally been dogfighting almost every day.
It could be a great window of opportunity for him to like move up, and a great reason to put him up his ranks. Depending on which way he wants to go and depending on how active he is, just let me know what you think. And if you can get him to help you with all that, that'd be fantastic.
I'll run it by him. At the time, I didn't because he had asked about Calvary, but I told him at the time that it was unfilled because we kind of the way we were talking. I didn't
Mention that this would be like an easy backdoor to future of becoming that. Like, of course, the parameters prevent us from actually doing it right now because of the lack of masters and raptors that are needed for it. So that's what's needed to form it, the best of the best. And if he's interested in it, then helping build at least the combat towards initiative is the future of Calvary, because it will all relate. Calvary will be a bit more advanced, but it has to start somewhere. Because scouts will need to know it. Like, there'll be events. It's like security's more PvP based, where initiative will be more PvE based. We will face a shitload of that out in our explorations. Events that just pop out of fucking nowhere and suddenly we're fighting a giant rock crab monster.
See, I need that in the game, man. I need to fight a big giant crab.
Well, I mean,
it will be a thing.
I'll pull my reclaimer and you can shoot at it until you get tired of shooting at it.
Obviously, you can't build mechanics around that just yet, but like.
I mean, that in a lot of ways it reminds me of. I remember we were messing about at some event one time, and it was like toward the end, and Cooley was on, and we had like a Cartial, and we were all trying to shoot him with aircraft, but we weren't locking onto his ship, so we're just eyeballing him, doing strafing runs, and he's in like a Ursa or something. I can't even remember. It was pretty fun.
Our focus is more doing it quietly, but being able to do it on all fields. So EVA, ground, space, spaceship, wherever. If sea becomes a thing, then yes, that too.
Bro.
Because we explore everywhere.
Oh my god.
For anything that is valuable.
I'm at PO, right? I just landed my ship. I get out. I said, oh man, somebody's standing out here. It is a chick standing outside with just regular clothes on. Hi. How you alive out here? You ain't got no helmet on?
Well, it was kind of funny. There's one of the guys on the org that he keeps messaging me like here and there, and he's in security. But I was helping him out because he hadn't played since like 3.12 or something. It's been a while. Anyway, I was helping him out last night for several hours and getting him and his buddy kind of acclimated into the game a little bit. But I know he was at was it ArcCorp? Yeah, he was at ArcCorp, and he grabbed a medical gun. He was in like third person, and then he like pulled it out, and then he wound up able to pull his damn rifle out at ArcCorp, and you could shoot it. It's like, damn. I couldn't replicate it because I tried going in third person to see if it would work.
Evening, ladies.
Hey, what's up?
Oh shit, it's a Viking site.
Told you I'd show up for you.
What's going on, man?
Not much. How you guys doing?
All right, just about to do some bounties.
Have they fixed it where you can actually make some money doing it again?
I don't know. I've usually been mining.
Yeah.
Quantanium mining.
How do you mine with an Ares ion?
I mean, with that size 7, bust it open.
How you guys doing?
Too bad.
Right now I'm doing the PI mission over at the Corvalon shipping hub.
Oh yeah, that used to be the gateway to open up other missions, but now I don't think it really matters. But it is easy money.
All right. Y'all am ready? Yeah, let's claim it. YouTube. Nah, you know what? I'm going on that. Hey, Seabod,
Yeah, man. What's up?
what's that, what's the name of that station we went to? When we
Oh, over on Selling, Korea, SPK, whatever you want to call it.
I'm finna go over there right meow.
Make sure you bring a big enough ship to carry all the crap you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, I'm finna get in my start running. Nah, I ain't gonna do it.
All right, guys. Just want to stop in and say hey real quick. So,
All
I'll
right,
talk to you
man.
guys later when I have a little more time. But you guys have a good night.
All right, you have a good night.
See you, man.
Damn, I love this bitch. Man, this ship so it look like a big ass waltz to me. Can you buy missiles at PO?
You can buy some missiles at
That's
PO. It
the
depends which ones you're looking for.
Electromagnetic.
I mean, what size though?
3. Twos and 3.
Hang on, I got DPS pulled up. I can tell you in a second. What ship are you putting on? The Ion?
Yeah.
Let's
Already
try.
know.
Port Olisar does have electromagnetic level size 3. Let me check size 2s.
Oh shit. Oh, that's a protein group warrant contract. Whatever that is.
That's size 3. You can get the size 3, but you're not going to get the size 2 there. You need to go to her L3's got size 2 electromagnetic, and Port Olisar's got size 3 electromagnetic.
Okay.
According to Urkel, at least. I mean, or you could put like a lot of size 1s on there. Put 16 size 1s and leave the 12 size 3s. Because you can't change that one rack. Don't you know more's better?
Yeah. That's another reason why I'm saving up to get that talent strike.
I didn't know he was getting a strike. I thought he was getting a regular Talon.
I already got the regular one.
Huh.
I get both, man. I love the talents, man.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get the strike. I want to test some stuff with it. I don't think I'll be real good with it, but I still want to pick one up.
The bottle of liquor in the room is Radagast.
Then my EM drop. Oh, that bitch drop all the way to 6,400. Ooh. You won't see me. Ooh, 5,900.
See, sometimes this shit doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I'm literally right next to this giant space station and it doesn't do anything to, like, mask my cross-section of my ship. It doesn't seem right. I think that would screw up a radar thing. The electromagnetic from the space station is completely masking my signature from my ship. But the cross section doesn't do anything. I don't get it.
There's something new about the center room. Usually you can go in through the control rooms right through the windows, but the windows are in now. You can't go through them anymore. There is a way in that I forgot to go through because I thought you can go through the windows.
I was you only got that one breach hole in the you know what I mean the outside structure of it. Is that what you're talking about?
No, on the inside, there's this center cargo room. You used to be able to just go through any port, any hole where the windows were, and get inside of it. But now the windows are all up.
Yeah, I was actually out there a while back, and yeah, all the glass is up. You have to take the whole route to get there now. If you know the route, I guess.
Yeah, I just got in here, seeing if they did anything with it.
That's a pretty neat little mission. I'd like to see some more little scavenger hunt style missions in the game.
What the?
What happened?
I don't know. I guess I hit an asteroid or something. I know he didn't shoot me. Oh shit! Ain't nothing in the damn.
Nobody's got their delivery missions up there in Hurston, do they?
No, not I. 5 gig. Oh my god.
I'll be right back.
Alright. actually kind of excited for refueling to come out. I mean, I think it's going to be a necessary thing once we get into pyro anyway.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, does anybody that we know even have a Starfare?
I've got one.
Do you?
Yep.
Because that'd be nice to have once, pyro's in the game, probably.
Yeah, any logistic type ship is going to be really useful. I think between the Starfare and like the Liberator are going to be two of the biggest ones, and then maybe in the Carrack, where you got
Liberator's like the one that carries ships, right?
it's a little small, little mini Kraken kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to the Liberator, to be honest. When I saw that one, I was really excited.
Yeah, it's kind of like you said, you don't have to commit to such a huge ship, but
It's big enough to carry. I mean, what we really need, right? I mean, it's no different than what we're doing with the 890, where you've got 20 Merlins. You could do the same thing with that, and just in a much more compact scale.
yeah, when I first saw the picture of that ship, I thought it was like a smaller ship, like you couldn't really tell the scale of it. And then I was reading about it and seeing like, oh, you could fit like, I think they said like maybe 3-4 light fighters or something about somewhere around there maybe. I don't know. I don't really know. But
It depends on the size of the ship, but because it's got the inside area and the outside area, so it just depends. I mean, as soon as it comes out, everybody's going to see how much they can cram in the damn thing, just like they did with the C2. So.
right.
Hello.
Howdy.
What's up, John?
Oh, no.
How you,
Just
how you doing?
wishing I could click on that public test universe.
You can touch it. You just can't click it.
Yeah, no, there's a mouse over it, a little thing that comes out, and you can kind of rub it a little bit, but that's about it. Just checking.
Just to check.
He's probably been talked to.
What's up?
Someone probably talked to him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, John, you missed it. We had a Viking sighting in here
What?
for like a minute, maybe.
In
Two?
the game?
No, he was in the Discord. Hopped in here, said like 5 words, and then hopped out. Said hi. It's like, hey. So he's active now.
All right, we're back in business.
Yeah. Everything's good.
Just joking.
Yeah.
You guys got a party going at all?
I think right now everybody's just kind of doing their own thing.
I couldn't. I was trying to get into like I think Death Server, and it wouldn't. It gave me the infinite loading screen, so I don't know if I'm in anyone's server right now. I think I might have just hopped in the random. I wanted to do some bounties. I want to build up my bounty hunter reputation, so that's what I'm up to.
I'm gonna have to go to bed very soon.
Did you see the new name for my Carrack there? That thing?
Where?
For my Carrack?
What is it?
Initiative 1. You can see it on like some of my last screenshots up in the screenshot folder.
Initiative. So you're the first one to have initiative ship out of all of us.
Well, I mean,
Pretty much.
Well, you
look
put
what
it in-
happened.
Look at
put-
that one picture, though. There's this picture where, like, his...
It's what it, yeah, it's what it
Characters
says.
Yeah. Initiative 1. Yeah, look at that one picture you had. Like, your character is in focus, and then everything out past the fence there is out
Yeah.
of focus. It's got that, like... Did you do something to that?
That's yeah, I can adjust that. Yeah, that's part of those like camera things. You can adjust the depth of field. You know anything about cameras?
Yeah, I've kind of messed with them. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, so you can adjust some of that stuff, and then based on then how close, you can move the camera essentially. So then based on how close or far the camera is, it'll bring things into focus or out of focus based on how much depth of field you give it. Like you can get really close up and just have a really like shallow depth of field, so that only like one thing is, like a really small portion of a person's face or something is in focus, and everything else. So it's kind of neat.
I was looking at the loading screen going, Where's that nebula?
Yeah, right.
Which one's that?
Yeah, you wonder if that's like actually in the game or if it's just
I don't know. I would.
art concept thing.
It looks like it could be in the game. Ooh. That was weird. I was like in Grim Hex for a second, and then I spawned in my Carrack. Oh man, somebody left a coffee cup on the pool table. What the hell? I was just watching first generation Star Trek earlier tonight. And it's like one of those old episodes, early episodes, and Kirk sees this alien in a corridor down in somewhere in the ship, and they're like fighting. He's like got white hair and a little antennas sticking out of his head.
Right.
And he does this full-on mixed martial art Black Widow maneuver on him with both legs in the air and kicks him in the face or something. Man, it was hilarious. I just about died laughing. It's like, where did that come from?
You gotta remember that in the next generation.
Funny how easy it is to watch that stuff. After everything else that's on TV, you just lock into a Star Trek, like Next
Right.
Generation is so easy to watch.
Yeah. That's the one I used to like watch the most
Same.
out of my time or whatever. Yeah. I got into like Voyager a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was,
I always like the Q episodes.
yeah. I was, you know, watching them now. They're not really that great, but not
Yeah,
like the Next Generation. That aged pretty well. For an old
Exactly.
space show, you know.
Space drama.
I'm more of the oldest crew. Pretty much like Mason. Do it now and ask for forgiveness later.
Yeah, exactly.
Red alert.
Guys are gonna feel sorry for me. I have to actually get up tomorrow and go into the office. It's gonna be rough. Rough, I tell you. Been working from home for like 2 years.
I can't say that.
I can't either.
I know. I've been pretty lucky. I don't know. In some ways it's nice. Some ways gets old.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I got to get up and move around. I can't hang out in my house for
Right.
too long.
You guys have a good night. I'm gonna head off.
Right on. Have a good one.
Ah. I was wondering why I was going backwards there. Just watching global chat there.
Wow, what's up?
Hey, what's everybody doing tonight? Trying to figure out this game.
Does-
Next guy's trying to get the fuck out of Klesher.
Does anybody know if anybody's got the OM markers for the reclamation and disposal Orith on Hurston?
Yeah.
I was trying to find it, see it on the site. I was checking Cornerstone to see if they had them posted. No, I remember there was a mission there, and there used to be a hacking chip on a shelf, and I was curious if it's there. Because there's not a marker for that place.
Where is that again? Sorry.
It's on Hurston.
That's right.
I don't know, I was flying around Hurston by the water, and I must have got too close to the ground and blew up, so... Yeah, there there used to be a mission there, but I don't know if I think it's a delivery mission, but my rep's not high enough to verify it.
What's the actual name of the place again? Sorry.
Reclamation and disposal, I think.
Yeah, Orinth.
Orinth, that's it.
Yeah, Orinth. I was just thinking that we might be able to use that as one of the spots for the race or whatnot. Because it won't be marked on any map, so it'll be harder to find.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
Think of something.
and if it's got that hacking chip, if it's always there, which I don't know if it is, would be a nice little kind of thing to go look for.